Hey, welcome back to week 2 of Preparing for Christmas. My name is Tim Cooper. I am one of the pastors here on staff at Brownsbridge, and I'm so glad that you're joining me as we prepare for Christmas. If you got to watch last week, you'll know that we're talking about how do we prepare our hearts, how do we prepare our souls in order to make our relationship with Jesus the primary focus this holiday season. And that's what preparing for Christmas means. It means focusing on our relationship with Jesus. So, and last week, when we ended the week, we talked about our soul's need for rest. And I kind of want to continue on in that theme as we start this second week of Advent. And so one of the things that I was thinking about, I was asking my friend Rachel, a good friend of mine who's helped me a lot with these videos. I was asking her about her Christmases as a child. And she told me this story, and I was like, I have got to tell that on this video series. So she was telling me about these stories when she was 10 years old. There was a pie that Grandma would make. There was 2 pies. Grandma would make them every Christmas. And for 10 years, Rachel just watched these pies and ate it and was like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing. I cannot wait to help. And my friend Rachel is such a strong leader, and she is such a tenacity person. She wants to get stuff done. So I'm surprised she waited till 10 to really offer to help, but she did. She waited till 10 years old, and she was like, Grandma, this is the year, let me make the pies. So she's doing the best she can. She makes these pies. She's in such a hurry to get them out of the oven and get it done and do such a good job that she goes to take both pies out of the oven at the same time. You know where this is going. Drops both of them, shatters, pie everywhere. Christmas pie ruined. No Christmas pie for anyone. Now all of a sudden it's going to be Christmas ice cream. I guess they started a new tradition, maybe had a little ice cream for that Christmas. But we've all been there, right? Maybe not with pies, and maybe, hopefully not, on Christmas morning with Grandma's pies. That's a tough one to live down. But we've all been there where we've been in a hurry and it doesn't produce what we're hoping it produces. We think that we can create a shortcut from where we are to where we want to be, or from who we are to who we want to be, and we're in a hurry to get there. But it just doesn't quite seem to happen. And that's what I want to talk about today, is specifically hurry. We're still in this book, Soul Keeping by John Ortberg, and I'm going to read a couple different passages from it. But here is something that John Ortberg, he was a pastor at a couple different churches, but is somebody that I've looked up to for a long time. And his mentor, Dallas Willard, responded one time when John was asking about how do I get and maintain a healthy soul. This is what Dallas Willard told him. He said, hurry is the great enemy of spiritual life in our day. You must ruthlessly eliminate hurry from your life. You must ruthlessly eliminate hurry from your life. And I've been a pastor a while, and I've shared this quote with people, and I always see people like write it down, like, ooh, that's good, I'm going to write that quote down. The problem is people don't generally do a lot with that quote. It's one thing to realize I need to ruthlessly eliminate hurry from my life. It's another thing to actually get ruthless about eliminating hurry from your life. And I've been trying to do this for years now. And what I've learned is that when you're in a hurry, it's actually impossible to love people. The best of me never seems to come out when I'm in a hurry. I have never hurried up and then made the people that I care about feel loved. So, but I have a busy life. See, that's the problem, and that's the contrast. I have a very busy life. I've mentioned before, I have 4 kids and a wife and 2 dogs, and that's a lot, and that's probably more than I should have. But that's what I have, and they're all interested in things, and so there is busyness is not going away in my life. But one of the things that John Ortberg talks about is this difference between having a busy life and a hurried life. Here's what he says. He says, being hurried is an inner condition, a condition of the soul. It means to be so preoccupied with myself and my life that I am unable to be fully present with God. That I'm unable to be fully present with God, with myself, and with other people. I am unable to occupy the present moment when I'm in a hurry. Busyness migrates to hurry when we let it squeeze God out of our lives. I've come to peace with the fact that my kids are into swimming and soccer and everything in between. I am going to have to rush at times to get them everywhere that they need to go, but I don't have to be in a hurry. even if I'm late, even if I'm not going to get them to the thing that I wanted to get them at the time that I wanted to get them there. I don't have to sacrifice my soul in a way where I allow myself to hurry. I can be busy and not hurry. This is what John Ortberg says being busy is. Like we need somebody to tell us what being busy is. But it's a full schedule, many activities, it's an outward condition, it's physically demanding, and it reminds me that I need God. But here's what being hurried is, and listen to the difference. It's being preoccupied, it's being fully present, it's an inner condition of the soul, it's spiritually draining, and it causes me to be unavailable to God. And what a season to be talking about this, the Christmas season. If ever there was an excuse to be in a hurry, it's probably this season, which is why we need to work harder than ever to try to ruthlessly eliminate hurry from your life. So I would say next time you feel in a hurry, but I'm just going to go out on a limb and guess today when you feel in a hurry, after this video, when you feel behind and you start to feel that thing well up inside you that's hurry, invite God into that moment and ask Him to help eliminate that hurry from your life so that you can be dependent on God and ask Him to show up in that moment. So just take today and figure out and pay attention to when you are most tempted to hurry and invite God into that space. I'm so glad that you are joining me as we continue every day to prepare for Christmas by focusing on our relationship with God. And I'll see you back here again tomorrow.